That time of month has arrived, and now it's time for the monthly Eastern Pacific Outlook video. And here's the globus overall. In general, the globus is a lot of warmth, but I will point out that some of the warmest waters in the world are located right out here. There's a few patches of, even the West Pacific, they aren't that warm. You see the warmest waters. If you look here, I'll show it. Right over here, these sea surface temperatures here is 30 to 31 sea isotherm right here. That's warmer than any other sea surface temperatures on Earth. So that's going to be interesting to see how this plays out as the future rolls around. Here's a more specific look at the Eastern Pacific. And I will note that, I was going to note how it's going to be interesting how this plays out, because the reason why it's interesting is because with all this warm water in the East Pacific, the MGO and all the upward motion is more favored towards the East Pacific rather than the West Pacific or the Atlantic like it's been years past. So as a result, most of the convection activities to be located in the East Pacific, because with the warm waters you get rising air, which creates thunderstorms and which creates all this convergence at the surface and thus divergence aloft. Now you can see the sea surface temperatures remain impressively warm in the Eastern Pacific. There's 30 to 32 degree sea waters throughout, as I just mentioned earlier. Even there's more heat even further west than there typically is. Normally it's like 27, 28 sea waters. Here there's some patches of 30 sea waters. So if we get a system with the right environment, with the right wind shear forecast, we can see quite a hurricane around 110, 120, 130 degrees west. Even the sea surface temperatures are a little bit further north and higher in latitude than they ever were in years past. There's still some upwelling left from Felicia, Enrique, and the auroras that need to be patched, but once that's all fixed, the sea surface temperature isotherm can easily exceed 20, and you can see the sea surface temperature gradient's only really sharp around here. It's only really due to upwelling from the auroras. So overall, it's been pretty impressive with the season. I'm pretty impressed with the season, even though there hasn't been a lot of quality. There typically isn't that much quality in July. It really is not. I thought of this earlier today. I was like, when was the last time I actually tracked major hurricane 500 days in July? I don't think I ever did. Maybe Darby 04, but I don't think I ever did. So it's really not that unusual to expect all these weak systems. That's what we typically get in like late July. It's kind of like a midsummer ace roll. So what this is kind of known as. We're kind of in there right now. Even though we're still experiencing storms that are pretty heavy rain, I think coming in a couple of weeks we're going to get a lot more storms. But anyway, so let's look at the Central Pacific. You can see the Central Pacific is also warmer than normal. Because normally sea surface temperatures are a big issue. And normally they're like 26, 25 C at best, like over here. But this year they're well above average with about 27, 28 C. Well, not normal, but what I've been accustomed to seeing in the below normal years we have is like 24 to 26 C waters here. But we have, we'd say we have much warmer. We have like 27 to 30 C if you go really far south, though. This is kind of out of the hurricane belt. This is kind of the El Nino waters. Like the spawn of super El Ninos, these go west with the latest westerly wind bursts we've been having. But these waters are very quite impressive. I think this really puts Hawaii at high risk. The 28 C waters are like in the process, probably by later in about a few weeks or even a few days, will be wrapped totally around the Hawaiian Islands. The sea temperature gradient just warmed quite a bit in the past few weeks. It's a little bit warmer. It's a bit warmer. We could even have systems make it north of Hawaii without too much difficulty. So that's just how much heat there is in this part of the globe. It's really, really unusual. It's really reliable to what we had in 2014 a bit. Maybe not as far north back then, maybe not. There were certain warm pools that spawned Julio and Ana, but overall, the overall warmth in the Central Pacific and the Eastern Pacific had an all-time record high. You can see the anomaly maps here. And these, you can see a very strong El Nino form, and these numbers kind of speak for themselves. Wind shear, not a whole lot's changed. Well, sort of, let's that way, but you can see here the anomaly maps speak for themselves. And the wind shear, no, let me just go back here real quickly. I'm not going to plan anything, but I will say the season overall has really decided to step it up. I wasn't sure if it was able to do so, but we ended up getting not only a correctly Cooper Kelvin wave, but we also got responded with the solid MJO pulse. Those combinations of things I've always said in the past is a very lethal combination that will eventually lead to a lot of activity. And we're kind of getting the same thing that happened early in July kind of all over again now, and it's likely to lead to more activity in the Central and Eastern Pacific as time goes on, as we approach the heart of hurricane season. As a result, it's really, even this month, because right now, we don't, 80 is somewhat close to becoming Guillermo, even if it's a little bit less organized. We have ASCAT, that area of the word I was talking about earlier, has become a tropical depression now, and it's somewhat close to becoming Guillermo, even though it's very short. It may briefly do so. I mean, even, you see, the seashore temperatures are, as a result, if we assume it does become Guillermo, we tie back with the most storms seen in a month, with seven tropical systems. Now tied back to what we've ever seen in a month of July. Now, if we get, there's a system behind it that's now investing in anything is giving a 10% chance of development within 2 days and a 70% chance of development within 5 days. And if that forms, that will be named Hilda. And if that forms before August, that would be E-storms. And that would tie the all-time record set in 1968. 1968 and I believe 2009 tied. I can't remember now. Pretty sure 2009 tied at 8 storms in a month. That is really incredible. And given the fact this is July now, August, so this will show you that the Eastern Pacific has been pretty much an overdrive. Even though there hasn't been too much quantity, but I kind of touched back on it further. I do think the CFS and GFS ensembles, I unfortunately cannot show you, is very, very keen with them showing, in addition to 80 and 91E, showing possibly 3 more systems after that in about two weeks, and probably, and even the CFS ensemble will show like about, I don't know, about 5 systems, at least 5 systems in August. So we got 5 systems in August. We got, not counting, say, 91E develops in August, so we had the 5 more in August, and 6 in August, and if 80 becomes named storm, and that's a big if right now. If tropical depression 80 becomes named storm, that would be 7 July, that's 13, that would be 16 storms by September 1st. Then you shouldn't have 4 storms in. And that would actually, if that happened, that would be a little bit higher than my outlook suggests, actually. My outlook only has 22, I believe 22 storms, 11 hurricanes, and 7 major hurricanes. That's my outlook. So it's gonna be potentially busy. I mean, obviously on the downside is that you never know what the way the season's behavior. The season hasn't been too impressive, even though I'm pretty confident on the season's ability to turn it around. I mean, we still have been dealing with a lot of weaknesses, so it's possible that especially the major hurricane forecast could bust. But then again, we only had 2 major hurricanes at this point last year, and this year we have 3. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very next month, but the point is we're going to have a busy and probably historic time in the next few weeks, and I really hope that we all do what we can to enjoy it. I mean, eventually another thing I mentioned here is the California door potentially opening in addition to the Hawaii door. That's going to be interesting. I don't think the seashore temperatures are warming up. They're actually pretty close to around 24 C off the coast of California. They're getting warm a little bit more, and these temperatures off the coast can get a bit warmer. Yeah, right here. These temperatures off the Baja and California can get a bit warmer. Maybe we can support a tropical storm or hurricane moving over the central north Baja California peninsula. Maybe even a weak tropical storm depression hitting southern or even central California. Like some GFS runs have had that. I don't know. The GFS runs tends to decay EPAC storms too slowly. It's been a long-standing problem. A long-standing problem with a lot of guidance. And wind shear is pretty below normal. It's been above normal for stretches. Actually, really above normal in early July. It's come down a bit. Even though a lot of systems have been having shear issues, like over in this area, like the 80s, depression, the 80s can be shoot, even 81, even though for a stretch will probably shoot. I mean, the shoot shouldn't be as toxic as it is in 80, but and probably still has a chance to become a minimal hurricane, maybe even a major one, but still. Vertical instability, that's one of the reasons why I'm actually pretty confident in my forecast of a pretty busy season, hurricane wise. That the vertical instability, which has been the main source of decline in the Atlantic, has been well above normal the past few years. It's been well above normal the past few months. And I do think the season, just because the sea system is so warm, assuming the shear can cooperate. If the shear becomes an issue, though, I would say my below numbers are probably a little bit too high. But if the shear does not become an issue, then I think my numbers can be a bit too low. The point is, I hope you guys enjoy the season, assuming you only get the effect. And the season doesn't seem like when it's going to have a lot of impact yet, but that very, very well could change. Just warning you, that could change in a short period of time. But, I mean, I'm not going to, it's too soon this season for me to get really high impact, even though I will know that the remnants of, that if 80 goes more north than expected, the remnants of Hawaii will get the remnants of the system. I will note that. Anyhow, I will also note that a few GFS and songs, but a few have had investigating when you're getting picked up by a trough near Hawaii, but the majority of the guidance have it getting picked up before it reaches, and curving out to sea before it reaches Hawaii, like over here in this region, and a few have it curving kind of like Genevieve going, they have when you kind of missing that trough and hitting the next one in favor, it probably be curving out to sea, just because the fact that anyone is probably going to be a stronger system. This really is not the subject for this video, but the point is, the season's likely to be very busy. I think I've made this pretty clear, and I don't see any reason to make any significant changes just to my forecast. Everything overall appears to be verifying as how I anticipated. We're seeing kind of the pattern I was expecting to emerge. So overall, so far, this has been a forecasting success for me. Let's look at the rainfall that we've had from these systems. And from the El Niño, you can see some bit well above average rainfall, like from the intertropical version zone, tropical storms Ela, Enrique and Felicia, and even from here, right over here from Hurricane Dolores. And below average rainfall right around here, like you typically see. Anyhow, here's the below average rainfall, and the rest here's like more above average rainfall, like you typically see. Anyhow, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll have a text version of the outlook in a couple days. Bye.